Hello. Oh, there you are.
Don't worry, I'm still here. Hello and welcome to my closet. I hope you guys like this vibe. I thought it would be fun to try filming some of my fashion related videos up here in my closet. So let me know what you guys think. Also, I want to give a shout out to this sweater because when I did my empty...
To your sweater?
Yes. What?
It sounds like it's animate.
You don't feel like the sweater deserves a shout out?
Oh, I love this sweater. I just was amused.
And so is everybody in the comments. I wore this sweater in my empty apartment tour, this video right here, and so many questions about where I got this sweater. So I just wanted to sit down since I'm wearing it and I'm doing a fashion video. I figured I should just tell you it's by the brand TNA at Aritzia. Speaking of Aritzia, today's video is all brands that I thought were cool in middle school. Let me explain. I am not trying to recreate my middle school style, no. I was trying to shop at stores that I thought were cool in middle school and see if I still think they're cool now. So don't worry, I will include some cringy young Molly photos. Just like I did in my recent video, this one over here, where I was trying to find myself again, trying to find the next era of Molly. If you haven't seen that video, I recommend you check it out. I think it was a lot of fun, and it was just like a fun little chit chat, styling video, like self-love talk, expression. It was a good video. Not to do my own horn, I thought it was a good video. Anyways, in that video, I showed some photos through the decades of Molly, the eras of Molly's fashion, and don't worry, there will be more in this video too. I know you guys are loving those cringy childhood moments. Somebody commented and they're like, let's just all give it up to the amount of courage it took Molly to post childhood photos. And I was like, thank you. I appreciate you understand the bravery this took me. Now, going into this challenge, I set a few rules for myself. Number one, I couldn't shop at stores that I still shop at. Like, cause there's stores like Aritzia. I started shopping at Aritzia when I was 11. I started shopping at Lululemon when I was around 11. I started shopping at American Eagle at 11. And so I still shop at all those stores. So like they were off the table because I still think they're cool. So that wasn't the point of the video. And then the other point was, like I said, that it wasn't to recreate those looks. It was to like be like, okay, what's the vibe now? And then also I kind of picked a brand per year. So middle school to me is like grade 6, 7, and 8 because I went to a school that was like grade 6, 7, and 8 and they called it a middle school. So I don't know where you live, how they break it down, but I did 6, 7, and 8. So I picked 3 different stores. One that I shopped at a lot in grade 6, one in grade 7, and one in grade 8. Okay, so let's start with grade 6. Oh, grade 6. Molly went to a new school.
You just put one piece of hair that's sticking out at the right side behind your ear. Thank you.
I don't know what you want from me.
You nailed it. You nailed it.
She's very unhappy with my hair today.
No, I just...
Whenever my hair is just simply greasy, she's like, maybe you need to clarify or something. And I'm like, no, it's just greasy. Like, it literally just needs to be washed. I don't know, it looks kind of...
in your mirror, I have to tell you.
Her precise phrasing was, it looks heavy. No, Mom, it's just dirty.
We can't see yourself in the mirror.
Don't worry, guys. I'm heading to the shower right after this. It's right over there.
You're doing great.
I was cramping yesterday. I don't feel like showering. Anyways, my shower routine is not the point. Grade 6. Molly started at a new school. I had been very badly bullied at my previous school, which was the only school I had ever gone to. And for years, I begged my parents to switch schools, and finally they gave in, and I was allowed to switch schools. So I went to a new school, which, like I said, was a true like middle school. It was just students in grade 6, 7, and 8, and it was a really tiny school. In the entire school, we had 82 students. So we only had one grade 6 class, and there was like 10 or 11 girls in the class, and like 31 students overall. So it was very male heavy. Oh my gosh, I remember I had, of course, I had like a new vision itinerant and a new EA and all of these things. By the way, I did this video about like going to school as a blind student, if you want to check that out. And I also did a video about going to a school for the blind. So those are 2 good videos if you want to learn about like my education journey as a blind student. Anyways, so I remember my vision itinerant, like, I guess kind of looked like me. And so students in the class thought she was my mom. I was so upset that
she did kind of look like you.
I was so upset that they thought I was bringing my mom to school. I was like, no. Anyways, so I was like all into fashion. I have always loved fashion. And my favorite part about going to school was like picking my new school wardrobe. Like going back to school shopping was the highlight of my year and the only exciting part of going back to school. And I did a lot of shopping at Aeropostale or Aeropostale. Aeropostale. Everybody says it a little bit different, so I'm not really sure. But there was a lot of stores I used to shop at. One being, oh my god, what was it called? What was that store called? Jacob Jr.
Oh yes.
Jacob Jr. Cute. Okay, shout out. This is 2006 to set the scene.
I forgot about Jacob Jr.
Yes, I was in grade 5, or I was in grade 6 in 2005/2006. Just to set the scene for how old I am, okay? Things were very different back then. But Jacob Jr., I was just starting to age adolescenza, girl.
Oh my gosh, this brings back memories.
Yes, I was just starting to shop at like Garage and Aeropostale. So yes, I selected Aeropostale for my store for grade 6. And I honestly thought they had gone out of business and like didn't exist anymore. But I was like, I'm gonna look it up because I vividly remember like that year really getting hard into Aeropostale, and I remember like specific outfits still. Like I remember this like hot pink t-shirt I had that had a monkey with shopping bags on it.
So cute.
So cute. It had some kind of phrase in gold written on it. And I googled it and like boom, it popped up. So I was like, I guess it still exists. Maybe it's just online only. I'm not sure. But I will admit, I had a struggle bus of a time finding clothes that I thought were cute. That's fair though. I'm 27. Like I'm not the target market. Like that's my point, right? Like I'm shopping. It's like I was 11 when I thought their stuff was cool. I am 27 now.
Then. They were really good.
They were really cool. They had really cute stuff. I loved their clothes.
And they were well priced. Yeah.
Really good price point. And they still are a really good price
point.
Great
sales, didn't they? A lot of sales.
Oh yeah, always. So let me pull up what I got for you guys. Okay, it's gonna be very boring. You guys are gonna be like, Molly, this is not cute. And I get it. But I was just trying to find something that was like, you know.
Hello. Oh, there you are.
Don't worry, I'm still here. Okay, since placing this order, which was in January, by the way, since placing this order, I find out that Gen Z's said like, I can't say Gen Z, it's Gen Z, okay? I'm Irish, Z. Gen Z, like, apparently thinks that skinny jeans aren't cool anymore. So now I'm questioning my whole life, but it's fine. So I would also like to state that skinny jeans didn't exist yet. We're going that far back in time. When I shopped at Aeropostale, skinny jeans did not yet exist.
Really?
Yes, skinny jeans became a thing in late 2007, early 2008. In 2005, 2006, the beloved skinny jean was not around yet. So it was all flares, all boot cut. But yeah, I picked up these jeans.
They look a bit big for you, maybe.
You know.
The latest challenge.
Yeah, the latest challenge, I'm realizing, like, since losing a significant amount of weight this year, I'm remembering, because I'm now basically a 00, which is the size I always grew up being. And now that I'm back to being a 00, I remember how hard it was to find clothes my whole life. I will say it was much easier to find clothes as a size 4. Way easier. It is a struggle bus to find clothes as a 00, in particular because I'm just so like short as well. I'm 4'10½", and yeah, back to the good old days of nothing fitting me. So I'm not sure how these are gonna fit. I actually did buy a 0 because I didn't realize at the time that I was a 00. We will have to wait and see. And with that, I just bought a plain long sleeve white ribbed top with like a lettuce trim. I know, I told you guys, I warned you, it was gonna be boring, but let's just cut to me trying it on. Okay, so here's our look. You know, it's not much to say. I will say these sleeves are like really long. I do remember as like, you know, a 12-year-old, that was like how we wore our sleeves, remember?
Yes.
But as a 27-year-old, that's how I feel, Lavender. It's just not like, you know, how I would want to wear my sleeve. But I'm also short. These jeans come in a short length, which I do appreciate. So the length is fine. The fit is, you know, I feel like it's just ruffling. Can you see that one?
Yeah, definitely a little bit.
They're just not like...
Actually, they're not a bad fit at all.
They're not a bad fit. They're just like, for a skinny jean, I don't know, like maybe a little too loose around the legs, but the waist fits nice, which is good. I wish I had ordered this top in the extra small, which would have been a 00, but I just ordered the extra small because I just wasn't sure how tight and clingy the fabric would be, but I could have definitely like sized down and it would probably just be a little bit more flattering. But yeah, overall here's the top out. It's not like cropped in any way. Oh my, this is how I would have worn it in middle school. I would have never tucked it in. So it would have been just over the bulky jeans. Although that said, we had low-rise jeans when I was in grade 6. So take that for what you will. And as an alternative to that look, I did get a second pair of jeans. I was just like really confused trying to sort through their clothes. They're also skinny jeans, again, questioning my whole life. But I really love the front, like the all buttons.
Oh, they're cute.
Isn't that cute?
Yeah.
I really love the all buttons up the front. It adds like a vibe, a bit of a style. You usually, I feel like, only see that on mom jeans. So I really love that. The only pair of black jeans I have, I've literally had for 5 years now, and they have tons of rips in them. So I have no, like, I have not had just a plain black pair of jeans. So I thought, you know what, it's not a bad thing to add to my closet. Because I really try with these videos, like obviously I buy this stuff specifically to make content with, right? Like I do more shopping than the average human because part of what I do here is make content around like fashion challenges or like reviews or whatever. So when I'm doing this, I'm either trying to find things that I actually think I would need and keep, and then a lot of it I return back to the store. If I can't return it, then I donate it to a women's shelter or give it to friends that are the same size as me. That's kind of what happens. I don't keep all of this stuff. It is like a lot of the stuff I purchase is like props, if you will, for videos. But I was like, you know what? This is something that I would actually like wear and keep if they fit and look cute. So I got those, and to just pair on top, it's the same top, but in gray because I just didn't have like pretty much any long sleeve shirts. So I just really needed long sleeve tops. So
those are great.
Yeah.
Really good basics.
Just basics. Can't
Good
go wrong.
basics.
But yeah, honestly, I got basics because I didn't like anything else. So that's that. My style review is like, no, it's not Molly's style now. She's a sophisticated, chic woman in her late 20s.
Ooh, like it.
But yes, here's outfit number 2. Same top, same sleeves, but I mean, I'll definitely wear it. Like, I like these jeans.
I love those jeans.
Isn't that cute?
Yeah.
The detailing?
Yeah, just about everything is great.
And they like fit me nice.
Yeah,
I feel
they
like,
do.
You know, they fit nice.
Yeah, a little bit of wrinkling at the
A
back,
little
but
bit of wrinkling down the legs.
yeah.
But like overall, not bad. I will say it's like, I can't even, okay, I found a recent love affair, which is Madewell Denim. And so it's like hard for me to like put any other denim on, you know, because I'm just like, oh, but my Madewell Denim, it's so thick, so stretchy, so comfortable. But obviously like I can't compare the price of a Madewell jean to like this pair of jeans, you know? These are a great price point. So no, they're not gonna last you as long as a Madewell Denim or like any other premium denim line, but they're not a premium denim line. So you can't really expect that. So for what they were, like for what they cost, for what they are, I'm pleased with this basic look. Grade 7. Grade 7 Molly switched schools again, and I was now at a private school, which was of course very preppy. Everybody was very preppy. Everybody was also very wealthy. We were not. We were definitely among the poor kids at the school, which is in hindsight so ridiculous because we were by no means poor. Like I was very fortunate to be raised in what I would say is like an upper middle class family. But at that school, we were like bottom of the totem pole. Like my classmates had private jets. That's the level we're talking. So we were very far down. So all of these kids would wear like designer clothes and of course like all the like Lacoste and all the stuff that was like cool back in 2007. I really got into at this point like Hollister and Abercrombie and Fitch, or Abercrombie at the time because I was a kid. So yeah, Hollister and Abercrombie. In retrospect, I wish I picked Abercrombie and Fitch for this video simply because I recently did this video where I reviewed the Dixie and Charlie D'Amelio, or Charlie and Dixie D'Amelio X Hollister collection. So I have since shopped at Hollister, but it's funny because I actually shopped for this video before I shopped for that video. So I did pick Hollister, but obviously I've since shopped there for that video. So At the time of this purchase, I had not been on the Hollister website or gone to a Hollister store since the mid-2000s. For this look, we have got these pants, which I think are everything. I love these pants. I will say, of the 3 stores I picked for this video, this store was my favorite. It was the easiest for me to find clothes that I thought were cute. I still think their clothes are really nice quality. I still think their styles are trendy and cool. I think that if you are like 12 to 17, you can find such cute stuff. But if you're my age, I feel like you can also like suss through and find things that are still gonna fit and work for your style. Like I would absolutely wear these at 27. I think these are super cute. They're like a trouser pant. The smallest size they had in store was an extra small, and I definitely need an extra small. These are gonna be too big. These are definitely gonna be too big, which makes me really, really, really sad because they're so cute. They're so soft. Okay, whatever, it's fine. I'll show you what I put on top. Okay, so I got this ribbed bodysuit. It is balloon sleeves, which I think are so cute. Like to me, see if you compare this to the basics that I got at Aeropostale, like clearly this is an elevated basic, right? Like it's a bodysuit, it's a thong bodysuit with snaps on it, super wearable. It's really, really soft. I love that it like has the balloon sleeve detailing. Like this just has more style to it. And I think that's what I found overall. Like I just didn't find a lot of the Aeropostale pieces had like style to it. Whereas Hollister, I think this stuff is super cute. Like again, absolutely at 27, I would wear this bodysuit. So let's see how the outfit looks. Both of these pieces are so cute. Both of these pieces are an extra small. Both of them need to be an extra small. So I've now learned my lesson because this keeps happening. I just need to order extra small in everything. So unfortunately they're now sold out of these pants in an extra small. So I'll just have to return them and say my farewell. These are the most comfortable pants. Like these feel like pajama pants, but I look put together. They have like the nice fly with the button, nice pockets. They have like the little pleats there. They have belt loops. Again, here's like, they're just like, even when I tried to belt them, it still looked too big on me. You know what I mean? And then it does have like scrunching in the back, which makes it just so utterly comfortable. Great for like a little bit of weight gain, a little bit of weight loss, having that scrunch in the back. Such great pants, you guys. Honestly, buy these pants. But this bodysuit is super cute. See, this is the style I like. It just has a little bit of something to it, you know? Isn't that cute, Mom?
Very cute. I love that. I love the tops. They're really, really great. They really are.
This is such a great top. Big fan of this top. Big fan of these pants. Honestly, if you are like me and you're trying to avoid putting on sweatpants and leggings this year, and you're trying to just force yourself to like get up and put on a cute outfit, these are your alternative to sweatpants. They look stylish and put together, but like I literally feel like I'm in my pajamas about to go to bed. Grade 8. Let's all say it together now. The worst year of Molly's life. So I went through a crisis, as we know. I lost most of my vision, was very badly bullied, had depression. We don't need to go there. This isn't that sad video, but I am very much somebody, as I talked about in this video, trying to find myself. I'm very much somebody who expresses how I feel on the inside externally through what I'm wearing. And I definitely very much expressed myself through my hair, my makeup, my clothes, my music. And I transitioned from being what was a total like preppy girl to being an emo girl or a scene kid, if you will. And so I shopped a lot at Hot Topic, as all the emo scene girls did back in 2008. And so that's where I had to go, had to run to Hot Topic for this video. And I will say, I definitely had the hardest time finding clothes out of all 3 stores in this video. I had the hardest time finding clothes at Hot Topic because it's just so far from my style now. Like that like super like edgy vibe is so not what I'm going for right now in my life. As I said, I'm really going for that more like sophisticated late 20s chic vibe, and obviously like Hot Topic band tees are not that. They had a really cute Taylor Swift crop top, but alas, it was sold out in my size. But I got this which
So cute.
is really cute. Like, is it something I would have bought if it wasn't for me filming this video? No. But I had to find something, and I thought this was cute. It's a little Hello Kitty in cup noodles.
Aww.
And I do love a good ramen noodle. Now, they call this a crop top. This is very long to me. That said, I'm a short torsoed kind of gal. I always buy crop tops and they're full length on me, which is why I always try to buy. That's why I always try to buy crop tops, because they're just regular length on Molly. And if I want to wear something that looks like a crop top, I can literally wear a bralette and it will be pulled off as a crop top. That's how short torsoed I am. I'm basically like legs and chest. Not that there's much chest, let's be honest. It's true. It's basically like my legs just go to my chest. That's it. Very little belly space in between. So yeah, that's that. Nothing much to say about it. It seems very large. Does this not?
Yeah. No, it's just wide.
It's so
What's
boxy. It's very extra small?
Yeah.
I got the smallest size they had.
Yeah, it is definitely an extra small one.
Yeah.
It's more in the boxy style.
Very boxy, which again is not really my vibe. And definitely wasn't back then. I was definitely wearing tight band shirts and skinny jeans, all the form-fittingness. And then they had this really cute pleated pastel pink skater skirt, which I wanted, but it wasn't gonna ship till July. And that wasn't gonna do for this video. So they were like, we recommend this one if you like this, though. And so I was like, okay.
This is cute.
It's cute. It's just like, again, not like, particularly I feel like the chain really gives it an edgy bit. Without the chain, I feel like it's very like cute schoolgirl, but with the chain, I feel like it's like cute schoolgirl with an edge. This seems like it's gonna be really big, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does.
And that's the extra small. That was the smallest size they sold, and it just seems very large. So, the struggle, Neve.
Oh my
The
gosh.
struggle is so real again.
It won't be so bad when you put it on.
Oh, shout out to my petite friends. I feel you. Okay, let's try it on. Okay, in the real world, I'm not sure I would actually like pair these together, but these are the two pieces that I got, so we're working with it. I mean, the skirt's cute. Like,
It is. It's really cute. The look is super cute.
it's
A little bit big.
definitely big, but like I feel like I can make it work, you know, for at least a photo. I think
It's cute. Yeah, it's super cute.
What saves me, like as a petite girl, is that I do have hips still, so it kind of keeps stuff up, even if it's a little too big around the waist, it like stays up. My girls who are like slim with hips will relate to that. It's like, even if you can't find something that perfectly fits your waist, the hips will just keep it from falling off. That's my saving grace in all of this. And then yeah, little chain. 14-year-old Molly would have absolutely worn this skirt, wouldn't she, Neve?
Yes, she would. Absolutely. That outfit you would have worn.
Absolutely. And then this is like the top, which by zero standards is a crop top, I would say. Like, I don't see a world in which this is a crop top. I think this is just a regular length top that's chopped at the bottom. My belly button is here for reference, so it is like many inches below my belly button.
You could cut it.
Yeah, I would cut it to like
That would be cute.
probably like just a little below.
Yeah, that would be really cute.
But it's a really cute top. I loved Hello Kitty. Yes, I will like kind of like just tuck it in the back there for now. Cinch it in. This is my little 14-year-old Molly look. She would have absolutely worn this with a pair of high top Converse. I also want to give a shout out to Hot Topic because I saw they had so many plus size options, which I don't believe I saw at Hollister or Aeropostale. So I think it's great that they're size inclusive and offer that. Oh, and I will say a lot of Hollister clothes do also come with the short pant length option. So we love that. All right, you guys have to comment down below and let me know what was your favorite outfit out of these and what stores did you think were cool in middle school and maybe still shop at. Let me know, and thank you guys so much for sticking with me for this video. If you want to watch that video that I kept referencing, trying to find my new self, you can click over here. And if you want to see, I don't know, the last video I posted, you can click up here. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button and the notification bell, and I'll see you next time. Bye.